Water, the lifeblood of the earth. Like air, it is one of nature's most essential elements. Indispensable to every living thing. For human beings, it plays a key role in the body's metabolism. But how sure are we that the water we drink is safe for us and our families? Our water company claims that the potable water they deliver is safe. However, we cannot be too sure. With the rapid rise in pollution levels, water contamination has become a major problem, resulting to diseases like diarrhea, gastroenteritis, and the likes. And you wouldn't want to put your family's health at risk. Introducing Sanispring Water Purifier, the first ever Filipino-made purifier researched based on Philippine water condition. Economical and hassle-free, Sanispring Water Purifier is the best alternative to constantly buying costly bottled mineral or distilled water. Moreover, it's so easy to use. No need for electricity. All you need is a faucet. Water must be treated or microbiologically tested. With such a simple and convenient process, you can have safe and clean water to drink for your home or office. It's an investment worth a lifetime. Sanispring Water Purifier is offered in 3 models. The pressure type, which is recommended for areas with strong water supply, is simply attached to the faucet. The water jug type suits areas where the water source is deep well or untreated. And lastly, the gravity type, which is portable and light, so you can carry it around anywhere at any time. Certified by the Department of Science and Technology, Sanispring Water Purifier comes with its exclusive 3-step purification process. First, a special pre-filtered cotton filters asbestos, fibers, fine sands, rust, and heavy metals. Second, a granular activated carbon initially purifies the water, eliminating the bacteria, toxin, chlorine, bad taste, color, and odor. Finally, a bigger amount of highly activated carbon renders final purification, eliminating more than 90% of bacteria and other microbes. Installation is simple. First, connect the tea to the source. Make sure that there's enough space between the wall and the horizontal section of the tea. Then connect the control valve and holder. Insert filter element inside cartridge, placing the filter element cover facing the holder. Check holder gasket if it's placed inside the floor base of the holder. Then try turning the connector cup. The base of the mounted primary nozzle with O-ring will automatically fit inside the top neck of the cartridge. Close the control valve before water source is applied and check for leakage. In case of leaks, check the rubber gaskets and the filter elements if they are fitted properly. Open the control valve minimally. Do not be alarmed if the water coming from the purifier is blackish at first. This is the leftover of the powdered residues during the processing of the activated carbon. Allow the water to run freely for a few minutes. Wait until the black carbon residues totally disappear. Give enough time for water to have contact with the cartridge for better efficiency. The Sanispring Water Purifier is ready to use. Awarded as the 1998 Water Purifier of the Year, Sanispring Water Purifier is proven to be better than chlorination and safer than plain boiling. Sanispring water purifier enhances the taste of juices and food and eliminates harmful bacteria while preserving the presence of beneficial minerals and fluoride. As proof of its high quality, an excellent service backup for consumers is the Certificate of Lifetime Free Replacement Program on all major parts. Stop worrying about waterborne diseases and other health hazards from drinking unclean water. Think about safety, good health, and a happy, normal, healthy life. Think Sanispring Water Purifier, because at Sanispring, we care about you and your family.
For centuries, explorers from around the world have searched for magical water, a curative spring, the fountain of youth, where pure and refreshing water could make the body healthy, resilient, and turn back the hands of time. Even in modern times, the search for healing water continues. When scientists conducted experiments on places where water was said to have miraculous properties, like Lourdes in France and glacial streams in the Himalayas, they made an amazing and important discovery. The pH levels of these beneficial waters tended to be very alkaline and highly ionized. About 40 years ago, Russian scientists ran ordinary water past magnetically charged plates and devised a simple method of separating water into two streams, one alkaline and one acidic, a process called ionization. This early ionization technology has been advanced and improved to the point that now simple tap water can be literally transformed into living, energized water with a wealth of life-changing properties. It's here now and has helped change the lives of millions of people. It's called alkaline ionized water. This amazing water is like no other, containing millions of age-fighting antioxidants in every glass. It superhydrates the body, supplies important calcium and oxygen, and most importantly, helps eliminate harmful toxins and wastes.
The sickness that I used to have, the ulcer, the allergy, they're all gone. The stiffness of my fingers, they're all gone.
My digestive system had changed. My cravings for food had changed. And I started to really feel a lot better than I had ever felt.
I've been drinking the alkaline water. Now I have no more pain.
I've been drinking alkaline mineral water for approximately 7 months, and I've lost 45 to 50 pounds.
Alkaline ionized water is loaded with negatively charged hydroxyl ions, which act as powerful and pervasive antioxidants in the body, actively seeking out positively charged free radicals that wreak havoc on our cells.
When we take antioxidants, we're helping to neutralize the acids that are produced through metabolism.
If you really need the antioxidant protection, nothing is more powerful than this water.
Alkaline ionized water is actually restructured during ionization, which significantly improves hydration because the water becomes easier for the body to absorb and utilize. Water from tap or bottled sources is normally clustered in groupings containing 11 to 16 water molecules. But alkaline ionized water is reformed during ionization, and the water molecules reduced to only about 5 to 8 molecules per cluster. This allows the water to penetrate the cells easier and can help battle or prevent many of the problems associated with chronic dehydration, such as low energy, digestion disorders, constipation, and obesity. Perhaps most importantly, alkaline ionized water can help give your body back its own ability to function at its highest level and maintain a proper pH balance by providing a rich source of alkaline minerals like calcium, magnesium, and potassium that the body can easily use.
The body will do everything it can to maintain that alkalinity by pulling electrons from the water we drink or the food we eat to maintain the delicate pH balance of the most important fluid of the body, and that's the blood.
The body has to work very hard to maintain its pH level because we are constantly producing acid wastes. Nutrients from our food are delivered to our cells, which they burn with oxygen to provide energy for us to live, leaving byproducts or wastes, which are almost always acidic. Our bloodstream would normally just pick up these wastes and filter them through the liver, kidneys, colon, or skin for elimination. But our high-stress lifestyles, lack of rest, type of foods we eat, toxins or pollutants we're exposed to, and a myriad of other factors impact our body's ability to dispose of acidic wastes quick enough. So the body plays a clever trick, converting acidic wastes to solid wastes, then storing the solid wastes in less critical areas, like arteries, capillary blood vessels, or fat tissues.
You see, most people don't understand the obesity equation. But obesity is the body in a perfect way protecting itself against overacidity.
Some scientists even suspect that it's the accumulation of acidic wastes that triggers aging and disease.
My foundational theory is that there's only one sickness and one dis-ease, and that's the overacidification of the blood, then tissues. What causes this? Lifestyle and dietary choices. So all dis-ease is a consequence of choice. What we're eating, what we're drinking, and what we're thinking.
I have several patients who have been drinking this alkaline ionized water. They have noticed that one fellow got rid of his gout, another woman got rid of her arthritis, several have reported that constipation is completely gone, bloating is completely gone in several of my patients.
Alkaline ionized water is recognized in both Korea and Japan to be of such therapeutic value that it has been used extensively in hospitals and clinics in both countries for more than 20 years to help with diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, psoriasis, arthritis, cancer, and many other debilitating illnesses.
We've seen some amazing things, not only in our own clinics, but we've seen amazing things take place in Japan and Korea that substantiates on a clinical basis the efficacy of drinking alkaline water and using the acidic water on the skin. If someone was to ask me, what is the one thing that I can do to have better health? And the answer would be very simple. Start drinking alkalized and ionized water. Even if you're eating acidic foods, the most important thing is to start putting in the electron-rich alkaline fluid so you can neutralize those acids from the foods that you are eating and help to maintain that alkaline design.
When I have any patients who have an illness of any type, I always suggest that no matter what else they're doing, they always add alkaline ionized water to it.
부화한 지 갓 3시간. 취재진은 이 병아리들을 대상으로 색다른 실험을 준비했다. 사육장은 건물 2개 동으로 구성되어 있다. 취재진은 병아리들을 2만 마리씩 각기 다른 사육장에 나누어 2개 군으로 분리했다. 병아리들은 여기서 한 달 동안 각각 키워질 예정이다. 모든 병아리들에게 같은 양의 사료가 주어지며 다만 마실 물의 종류만 달리했다. 지하수를 마시며 사육된 A동의 경우 사육 초기 2만 마리에서 18,900마리로 1000여 마리가 폐사한 것으로 집계됐다. 생존율 94.5%다. 알칼리 환원수로 사육한 B동의 경우는 어떨까? 사육 초기 2만 마리 가운데 19,860마리가 살아남아 무려 99.3%의 생존율을 기록했다. 알칼리 환원수를 마신 닭의 폐사율이 일반 지하수를 마시고 자란 닭에 비해서 고작 8분의 1 수준이다. 성장한 닭들의 무게에는 얼마나 차이가 있을까? 양쪽에서 100마리씩의 닭들을 무작위로 선택해 무게를 달아 평균을 낸 수치다.
Over the last 30 years, I've been studying the impact of the foods we eat, the liquids we drink, on the delicate pH balance of the fluids of the body, which are ideally balanced, slightly alkaline, on a pH scale that goes from 0 to 14 at 7.365. Now, that delicate pH balance is so critical that any movement too far to the right, if it goes too high or it goes too low, we feel these impacts in the way that we feel on our energy levels. In fact, a pH that drops down to approximately 6.9, you would go into cardiac arrest. So it doesn't have to move much. And so the body does everything it can to maintain that delicate balance. One of the most important things that one can do to begin the process of neutralizing the acids from the foods and from the foods we eat, and also from metabolism, is the most important thing that we can do is start changing the water that we're drinking. That water has to be in an alkaline state. It has to be purified. It has to be energized or alkalized. It has to contain the hydroxyl ions and saturated with these electrons. I call it electron-rich water. And it's got to be void of elements that are going to be acidifying and contribute to more congestion and breakdown of the body. So we need pure water. The water has to be filtered. It has to be energized. We have to increase its electrical potential. We need to break down the clustering effect, which is very simple when we remove the acid, because, as I said earlier, acid causes the molecules of water to stick together. We can break those down into smaller molecular states so that the water is wetter. So we're looking for more bioavailable water, water that can permeate the cell membranes.
In the meantime, you've heard of alkaline batteries, but what about alkaline water? Could that be the secret behind this life-changing slimming for one woman? Look at that. A doctor with a very different take on nutrition that seems to be working. Ahead on CNN Live Sunday. In our Fountain of Youth segment today, balancing your body chemistry to lose weight. A top research scientist says most of us take better care of our swimming pools than our bodies. And in his book, The pH Miracle for Weight Loss, he has a different take on nutrition. Author and Dr. Robert Young is joining me now from New York. And we've got lots of before and after pictures to show the folks out there. But Dr. Young, first explain this whole pH balancing thing and what it has to do with losing weight.
Well, the pH miracle and balancing your fluids of the body is of utmost importance, because there's some confusion here. It's not that we're overweight, it's that we're over acid. Because our bodies constantly need energy, and there's a waste product in energy production, which are acids. If our body doesn't eliminate acids through urination, defecation, perspiration, or respiration, that acid gets parked on our hips, our thighs, our buttocks, our waistline, our breast, or in our brain, and this is what makes us fat. So obesity or overweight is not a fat problem, it's an over-acid problem.
Okay, so balancing the internal pH of your body, how do you do that? It has to do with diet and what we eat?
Well, you do it with what you eat, what you drink. Even your thoughts can make you over-acidic. And so it's really important to focus on more alkalizing foods like spinach and parsley or celery.
I have to explain the side panel on the screen. We're listing a bunch of acidic foods. These are the foods you're saying that we should avoid: beef, chicken, dairy products. I mean, those are really the foundation of most people's diets.
Well, the foundation of most people's diet, the standard American diet, is over acid. And when we're over acid, this is what makes us sick, tired, and overweight. So animal proteins and dairy products, even the wrong kind of water, acidic water, if we're drinking carbonated water, these are acids that build up in the system. And if not eliminated, they build up in our fatty tissues, in our connective tissues, and it's acid that makes us fat.
So you're saying that we should be more green. We should eat more greens, like you're listing leafy greens and cucumbers, olive oils.
Exactly. We need to move more to an alkalizing diet, more green foods and drinks, and also good healthy fats. Good healthy fats like from fish, sea bass, trout, salmon, even mackerel or tuna, as well as seed oils like flaxseed or hemp seed. Olive oil these fats can actually neutralize acidity and help us to become more healthy and more energetic and help us to maintain our ideal healthy weight.
All right, so what do you eat for breakfast? I mean, you can't have cheese, you can't have eggs, you can't have dairy.
Well, this is where my wife comes in. I mean, she has created some incredible recipes. Shelley, the co-author of the pH Miracle for Weight Loss, has provided over 100 recipes in the pH Miracle book on how to alkalize. And one of the most important meals that needs to change is breakfast. And I know this may sound strange, but eating a salad or having a vegetable soup for breakfast, or even some steamed veggies, broccoli or some spinach. Even we, in the morning, we make a green shake.
A green shake.
A green shake with cucumbers and avocados. Rather than going to protein, we go to alkalizing foods.
Tell the kids, it may not go over. Kick cereal looks pretty good sometimes at 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's show some of the results, okay? I mean, taking a look at some of these pictures, it's hard to believe that these people lost so much weight by simply making those, well, they're pretty basic choices there.
When you move to a more alkaline diet, you can lose up to a pound a day. And
it's not about calories?
It's not about calories, it's not about protein, it's not about fat, it's not about carbohydrate. It's whether or not the food is alkalizing to the fluids of the body or acidifying to the fluids of the body, because our body is only as healthy as the water it's bathed in. And the pH of our fluids is balanced at 7.365.
And you also say that exercise can make you fat. So you're saying don't exercise?
No, it's not that exercise is bad. Is when we over-exercise, we produce lactic acid, and that lactic acid is thrown out into the fatty tissues, which can cause the body to go into preservation mode, which can then also make us sick, tired, and also fat.
All right. You know what? If I don't have to count calories and I don't have to exercise.
No, you have to exercise. Exercise is important. The most important part of exercise is sweating, because you eliminate acids through perspiration. It's when you over-exercise it's not good for you, okay?
Okay. Dr. Young.
So definitely exercise.
Okay. Couldn't get away with it, could I? Thanks very much. Dr. Robert Young, author of The pH Miracle for Weight Loss. Okay. Eat healthy. Don't forget to exercise.
Hello, this is Ty Cavados from Life Ionizers, and today I'll be showing you the bottled water test. We'll be going over the different bottled waters that are available to you in your local stores and going over the pH levels of them and really seeing how this affects your body. pH levels, as far as acidity, can be caused from any number of factors, as far as the water you drink, the food you eat, and the stress you come in contact with on a daily basis. Our pH in our body should be around a 7.4 when we're healthy. Most Americans have about a 6.4, and somebody who's undergoing any kind of stress or sickness is usually in the 5 range. And how the pH scale works, it works in logarithms similar to earthquakes, to where 6.4 is 10 times more acidic than 7.4, and then 5.4, say in a sick person, would be at 100 times more acidic than 7.4. And we're going to go ahead and test the various pHs and test the power of the alkaline water. Here we have the Carlsbad tap water that comes with free with fluoride, chlorine, and a bunch of other great stuff. This very popular soda here. Number 2 selling bottled water on the market. There's that. Swirl around a little bit, get the color coming out. There we go. The number 1 selling bottled water on the market. There's that. There we go. Got a nice color out of that. Another very popular bottled water, once again. There we go. pH regenerate drops are showing us the pH through color, by the way. We'll be showing you the graph here in a second. It's a green. We have a very popular sports hydration drink here. There we go. And here is a pH indicator strip, which via the color is going to show us what the pH level of the water is that we're testing. The tap water over here, as we can see, is a very deep green, which is about a 7 pH, which is neutral. And then we have the soda here, which is a red pH, which is off the chart on the acidic end, which is about a 2.5 pH. Then we have the bottled water here, which is an orange. We're looking at about the 3.75 range. And then the second bottled water here, that's a deeper orange, so we're more into the acidic range of about 3.5. And then we have the other bottled water here, which you can see by the color is around a neutral, which is around 7 pH. And then we have the sports hydration here, drink here, which is about, looks like to be about a 3 pH to a 2.5 pH. And now we're going to test as far as how much alkaline water it'll take to offset the pH of the various drinks we have in front of us. Here we go. So tap water turns to a nice purple. This is the soda. You can pour all day, that's not going to change. Here's the bottled water. Nice purple. Second bottled water. Nice purple. And the third bottled water. There we go. And once again, the sports hydration drink. Now we can see the tap water is now a, looks like to be about a 9.5 to a 10 pH by using the alkaline water. And the soda here remains unchanged, remains at about a 3 pH. The second bottled water here, we're looking at about a 10 plus pH on there, it's a little bit lighter. There we go. That looks to be about a 9.5 pH. Here we go again. Roughly at about a 9.5 pH, and this one right here is still 2.5 to a 3 pH. So what does that tell us? Most of the stuff that we can buy at the store is going to be harmfully acidic to our body. It's going to throw our body's chemistry off, and shows us really how powerful the alkaline water here is and how little of it it's going to take to go ahead and pH balance not only the water you're drinking, but your body. So think if you were drinking half your body weight in ounces, how far-reaching the health benefits would be in case you wanted to be a 7.4 rather than a 6.4. Now that we've established the various pH values of the waters that we can buy at your local store, I'm sure you're as shocked as I am that what's being sold to us as healthy is actually hurting us. Here at Life Ionizers, we hope the information that we've given you today is going to help you make a better decision on what you're going to put in your bottle tomorrow.